myself because we're supposed to do karaoke, but hey, we're live.
What do you mean pacing yourself? Stop being a pussy. Just drink. All right. Hey, do you know what? I saw an article today. Canada is number 3 for liquor consumption. We're behind the
number
US.
3 for liquor consumption, really?
Yeah,
I feel like that would be much higher.
No, for amount of days that we drink in the year. So, out of the year, Canadians on average get drunk 47 days a year, and in the States they get drunk 50, and in the UK, which is number 1, they get drunk 51 days
Does
of the year.
UK include Ireland?
Yes, because it's the United Kingdom.
So that's why they win
in there.
Anyways,
we're number 3.
So that's a way to open up the podcast. Hi, everybody. Yes. I'm Lucas Grimm.
Hey, what up? It's Pino25 with all the facts.
Just like how Nolan North is Canadian from our last episode. Jesus. Anyways.
Okay.
It's so this is the podcast for May 17th, 2019.
We are on the road to E3.
Yes, it is the big show's coming up. So we got less than a month at this point. And we're all set. We're all prepared. Yeah, I don't think we're prepared mentally, but we think we are.
We have been getting a lot of when stuff is going to happen. Nintendo released their details of what's going on and what they're doing. Same as most other companies have given their dates, like EA, same as Microsoft, and so on and so forth. Sony's not showing up. And then we got some new entries. So I guess whatchamacallit, Netflix is going to be at E3 presenting some stuff.
Yeah, so Netflix's show, they are going to be there actually at E3 because, when you're looking at the big shows like Bethesda, usually EA and Sony and everyone else, that's usually, we count them as E3, but they're really just prior to E3. So E3 itself usually takes place on the Tuesday.
So you get the Tuesday, the Wednesday, and the Thursday.
Yeah, so you're going to expect to see more actually written news from us on those days because during the days of the big conference, the best way for us to do it is just to do another podcast, which is what we're going to do. It's going to be a 2-day full podcast.
That's what we've been doing. That's what we did last year.
Yeah, exactly.
And
it worked very well, except
for
in one condition, which we're going to change up this year. Is that
what?
Because we broadcasted the podcast with the actual show and placed that on YouTube, we did get flagged. But we got flagged from Rooster Teeth, of all people.
Why?
Because they did the exact same thing for their show. It's part of YouTube's content grab.
I know
how it is on that. So it's you're doing the same thing as that. So we're gonna be, while live on Twitch, showing exactly that. We're gonna have the actual show. When we're actually having the podcast after, they will be pre-recorded and uploaded onto the onto YouTube.
Yeah,
and same with our other many areas of podcasts, like Spotify and Google Podcasts and various locations, which you can now see in our descriptions down below.
Oh my God! Click the link.
Click the links
below.
Yes. So, anyways, we did start with Netflix.
E3, so Netflix is coming.
Netflix is coming to E3, and they are bringing a panel with them. The panel is bringing your favorite YouTube originals as video games. So we only know one Netflix original that is getting a video game.
You said YouTube.
Whoops. Okay, already had too much drink already. Bringing your Netflix originals to gaming. So we already know one Netflix original, which is Stranger Things, which looks amazing. I'm really, really pumped for that game. But that's it. That's the only one that we know of. And the only other thing that I'm wondering is if they're going to show us more choose your own adventures, like
Ooh,
how they have with
no, we're gonna have freaking Arrested Development, idle clicker. That
I don't
show is an idle clicker.
I don't know what I would be expecting.
It would be amazing. Um,
No, I actually agree that Arrested Development as an idle clicker
oh no,
sounds very very fun.
and it's like the perfect genre. Um,
I'm expecting of all the things that Netflix has, I'm expecting Ultra Carbon. Ultra Carbon has this perfect third person shooter mystery thing going on. So I'm just saying that's going
Cyberpunk
to be.
2077 much?
Oh yeah, it's 100% Cyberpunk. I mean, come on,
Fucking oh, Harrison Ford recall. No,
Blade Runner.
Blade Runner. Yes.
I mean, yeah, it's that. It pretty much is that, and as close as we ever wanted a Blade Runner game, Ultra Carbon could possibly open that door
Yeah, but
and be
if
like,
we
"Hey,
want a
this is it."
if we want a Blade Runner game, it's Cyberpunk 2077, and that
Yeah,
is supposed to make a huge splash at E3. I'm excited for that.
so we'll get to that part after as well. Aside from that, the only other thing that I can think of is if they do one of their many Netflix original animes that they keep throwing out. Um, Possibly something like maybe Ultraman. Just
Maybe.
I've been watching that recently, so I mean that's a possibility. Maybe even the Umbrella Chronicles. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, that's actually something I'm going to throw to people. What do you want to see from like Netflix original standard as a game?
BoJack Horseman Drug Simulator.
Orange is the New Black VR experience.
That's too much.
No, that's too much. Yeah, that's bad already.
And then Porn Stash comes around and slaps you.
Oh, there we go. Halo, the Porn Stash edition.
No, but I for that I still see him as, because he was in Weeds and he was a sergeant. He was in the military. So
yeah, if we're gonna cut to that little announcement from Halo, where he's the guy who plays Porn Stash is going to be Master Chief, it's to me he's Sweetie Todd, or not Sweetie Todd, Mad Sweeney. He's Mad Sweeney from American Gods, because tall ass leprechaun that just wants to fight everything. That is Master Chief. There we go.
I see. So yeah, other at E3, what else is going on? Oh, AMD is showing up with Jeff Keighley. So they're going to be showing off the Ryzen 3 series, so 3000, and the new Navi video cards and things.
So likely this is going to be during PC Gamer Show.
I don't know. It might be
because
it might be before, maybe after. I don't know. I think they said it was on the 10th.
Yeah, that would be PC Gamer then, because the 10th would be the Monday.
Yeah, it would be Monday.
Yeah, and that's perfect spot right for it. And speaking of PC Gamer Show, there has been a little bit of controversy.
Oh my god! And they had a sale today, yesterday.
Yeah, so Epic is now one of the lead sponsors of the PC Gaming Show. So a lot of people are not happy with that, including some of the people that were supposed to be announcing games at the show.
Yeah, developers.
The developers are like, no, we're Steam people, and we do not want.
No. Oh, about their sale. Yeah, there was developers that pulled their games off because they were in pre-order. That Plague game, or no? Something.
I remember hearing the story. I don't have my notes for it, unfortunately, but I do remember a couple big name games.
Well, there was Oxenfree.
Yeah, I believe Vampire Masquerade.
No, it was Bloodlines.
Bloodlines 2?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That's Vampire Masquerade. That's the same thing.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, so
Piss off.
they pulled out from the big sale because
Well,
it's
it's
it
on
could
pre-order. The game's not even out yet.
well the pre-order the thing was with the sale, it's like everything was 15% off, but you could also take an extra 10
No, $15.
$15.
Yeah.
Everything was $15 off, but you could also take an extra percentage off.
Well, no, it was if it was less than $15, it was $10 off. If it was more than $15, it was $15 off, or it was something.
Okay.
It might have been $25 or something like that.
Wow. Okay.
They would take $15 off. It was crazy.
It's
Like this
yeah.
is the biggest fuck you to Valve. Valve needs to get off their ass and do something. This is getting out of hand.
We keep saying that, and we also kept saying that this is going to be like where the PC Gamer Show would be the perfect thing. But now Epic is in charge of the PC Gamer Show, or partially in charge of the
they're
PC Gamer
sponsoring
Show.
it.
Yeah,
but Valve needs to do something. It is
no, it is at the point Valve needs to do something because
like Gabe, what the fuck are you doing, bud?
Epic right now, if people would stop hating Epic would be winning this whole thing going.
Yeah, but the problem with Epic at the moment, they haven't put enough into the store. It's missing security, two-step authentication.
Oh yeah, okay. So it's missing the important shit that should have been there day one.
It's missing a lot of stuff that people are pissed. Same as the community aspects, which I give no fucks. But it's missing that. People are bitching. There's a bunch of other stuff. But primarily, the security features. That is bad.
No, I do agree with that. That is really bad in that case.
Yeah. What else is coming to E3?
Well, we also have some acknowledgement of a series of different games. Because, well, here, first off, let's do a quick recap of who's actually going to be there.
Okay. So EA is technically going to be there.
EA is a wild card on this one because they're not going to be part of E3 altogether. But this isn't something that's new. We know that
they did it last year.
EA Play was not something that was at the show, but it's not a big conference like they did the last year even. It's a series of random live streams, which is going to promote their upcoming games, which apparently is a lot. They are advising that there is going to be a new Need for Speed, something for Plants vs. Zombies.
Okay. Whoa. Is it going to be Need for Speed Underground 3? That's the question.
We already had Underground 3. We don't need Underground 3.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. It was called Need for Speed. Came out 2 years before.
That doesn't count. It did not have
totally fucking.
It did not have the Underground name.
That was totally underground and everything but.
It was, but it didn't have the name. I'm waiting for the name.
Okay.
Okay. The other game. What was the other game?
So the other one is Plants vs. Zombies. We know that there's going to be something for that. They also advise that there's a few other big name titles, including
Star Wars.
Of course, Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order, and of course, Apex Legends is going to make an appearance as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit swirling around that thing. It's not looking good.
Apex?
Oh yeah. They're banning people left and right.
Oh, I mean,
and I don't know. There's a lot of shit not going well with the game, so it's a bit iffy at the moment.
So, EA is taking place all day Saturday, and apparently will be happening throughout some other times as well. You can expect them at. This is in PDT time, so about 4 hours ahead of us or behind us.
Yes.
9 a.m. So about noon.
1 o'clock here.
1 o'clock. 1 o'clock is when they are going to start doing their live streams. Then we have on Sunday, Microsoft is going to be there, and their show is starting at 1 p.m. PTS or PDT, not PDS.
So 5.
So 5 our time. And with Microsoft, there's a series of games that we know are going to make an appearance.
Yeah, Microsoft is gonna kick ass because Phil. Yeah, there's a lot of shit this year. We're expecting Gears 5.
Yeah, so we're expecting some news on Gears 5. We're expecting news on Cyberpunk 2077, either at the Microsoft or at PC Gamer, because of course CD Projekt Red is heavily on the PC side.
They love the PC.
They love the PC.
Well, that's where Witcher started.
We're going to hear more about Halo Infinite. That's going to be a no-brainer. Capcom's going to make an appearance with Monster Hunter World Iceborne.
Or whatever.
We're going to hear more about the Sinking City, which is Big Ben's
new game.
Horrific Call of Cthulhu style Sherlock game, which very interested to see more of. In terms of Microsoft at the show, EA is apparently also going to be back as well. They're playing more stuff for Anthem and more stuff for Battlefield 5 to show.
Just kill Anthem off already. It's like a dying dog.
And of course, we're also going to see Call of Duty 2019, which a lot of people are speculating is going to be Modern Warfare 4.
Fuck yeah.
Which, yeah, okay, perfect. So that's
it's not surprising because their last two forays were horrible. Ghost?
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Infinite Warfare?
Like, I hate to say that I don't like to see Infinity Ward try something different with their games, because
they fail.
I was sold with Ghosts. Ghosts had an idea. It had an idea that kind of pushed it, but it didn't push it enough and failed.
It was so bad.
Like the post-apocalyptic Call of Duty didn't work.
No.
I mean, like I said, it had a chance. It had a really good chance, and ended on such a cliffhanger that I did want to know what else was going to happen. But yeah, no, it wasn't as good.
No,
it's so going back to Modern Warfare, it seems like a good idea for them.
Yes, because it was 4 was their most successful game ever,
and Modern Warfare 2 even still holds records.
Yeah.
So it's
just those moments that you remember of Modern Warfare 4, of COD 4, was like the helicopter, the sniper mission,
the nuke. The nuke is forever going to be one of those moments that's like, holy shit.
I remember that in 2007. It was crazy. All I remember of 2007 is COD 4 and Guitar Hero 3. That's it.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Pretty much. So yeah.
So Microsoft is at 1 p.m. So around 5 o'clock our time.
And we're also expecting a new Forza game because
Oh, of course, yeah. They haven't announced anything new for Forza yet.
It's gonna be Motorsport 8 this year.
I'm expecting also that we're going to hear more from their new acquisitions, because of course last year Microsoft came out and went, "Hey,
we bought many companies.
We bought Ninja Theory. We bought Compulsion Games. We bought all these big companies that were
and they
really
formed
awesome.
the studio.
Yeah,
and something.
Yeah, they even formed their own studio again, and so I'm expecting we're going to hear something on that end.
Well, yes,
because it's going to be interesting.
They have to talk about their investments.
Exactly,
because this is lots of money. Holy fuck!
Now, what else for the press conferences? We have Bethesda.
Oh fuck!
Also on Sunday at 5:20 p.m.
We have lost so much faith in Bethesda this past year.
This one is going to be a very
Todd needs to sell his soul and say he's sorry.
So we only have one absolutely confirmed game for their show, which is Doom Eternal. I'm expecting to see Wolfenstein with
Something.
Youngblood and Cyber Pilot.
Yes.
Cyber Pilot, like we got to see more of Youngblood, but Cyber Pilot is still a mystery. Like a lot of it is still, what are you doing with that one? It's a VR game. It's, in the Wolfenstein universe, you're playing as the Nazi mechs. Let's see what's going on there.
Yes. What else are we gonna see from actual Bethesda?
That right now
Them
is all that we know at this time.
them going. Sorry, we dumb fucked up with 76.
I can see that. I can see a small period of apology, which may be a better light for Bethesda to do.
I don't think so. They've been fucking up royally left and right.
Well, they have, but it's like having them apologize even for it.
Yeah, it was so bad. Oh, maybe they'll announce.
It might actually help.
They'll announce like single player for the game. So
I am going to expect that we're going to hear something from 76 anyways, like whether it's an expansion or a new update to it.
Something. But they said they are not going to talk about whatchamacallit, Starfield nor Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah.
They said we are not talking about it. Nothing will be shown.
That makes sense. That does make sense that they're not going to do that, because both games are still extremely early in development. They have been.
Well, fuck. They didn't show anything for it.
No, they just wanted people to shut up about it. So they said, yes, we are working on it.
Here's the logo.
Stop it. Okay?
Here's the logo. That's all you're getting.
Stop asking us. Stop prying into our things to try to find what we're working on. This is it. This is all we're doing. But this is all you're getting at this time.
Fuck off.
When we're ready to show more, we will show more.
But yeah. So no Elder Scrolls 6. No Starlink or Starfield.
Starlink is the Ubisoft one.
I know. So that's Bethesda. Maybe what's his name is gonna come singing again for Rage.
Andrew WK, yes, I hope.
Yeah.
Come on, that was the best part of the show, and no one did anything.
They didn't care. They were like, "Yeah, who's this fucking asshole?"
But we had a party hardy.
So that's Bethesda.
So after Bethesda, the next day we have the PC gaming show. I don't have the time when that's going to be, but I'm assuming it's going to be around noon our time.
No, aren't they the second ones? Isn't Ubisoft first?
No, Ubisoft is actually later in the day.
Oh, so they're moving it around?
Yeah, they're moving it around a bit. So PC Gamer and Limited Run is going to have two shows on Monday.
Hey, cool. No, whoa.
We are forgetting somebody. We're forgetting somebody.
Pump those brakes, bitch.
Pump the brakes. We have fucking Devolver
Digital. They are hands down one of the best indie publishers you can find.
Yes, I mean, we can't praise them enough. I mean, even
oh my god,
our new playthrough of Katana Zero started today, and we're gonna have all the episodes being played out.
Okay, their first entry or foray at E3 was bananas. It was off the walls. We did not know what we just watched.
No, and even then, after we watched the second one, we kind of
was crazy,
and it was still
last
crazy.
Year, and also they announced one game, same as the year before.
Yeah,
it's all about the one game.
So
Dreamcast.
Yeah, and I don't know what to expect from Devolver. I mean, you never do, and I am excited to see what they will do.
Well, yeah, and also like last year they had Suda. Who else are they gonna have? Who are they gonna have this year? Is he coming back? Is he gonna announce
Suda
something?
did say he was gonna be at E3 in some form.
Yes, he did. So I'm more expecting him to be at Ubi than anything else, or Nintendo, one or the other.
It's hard to say,
but
I don't know.
He could show back up at Digital. And And also, I'm hoping for Devolver Digital if they have Metal Wolf.
Oh yeah, definitely. We want to see more Metal
They
Wolf.
Because they showed that off last year, and we still don't have a date. Wham, bam, bam. Sad.
So, continuing back to where we were, PC Gamer is going to show up. Limited Run's going to show up. I don't have the times marked down for these two. I couldn't find them, unfortunately.
Well, and also they're most likely going to have AMD at that point. So Dr. Lisa Su, or Dr. Lisa something, the CEO of AMD, she's going to be there showing off the new hardware. So that's going to be kind of interesting, but I've been fooled by AMD one too many times that I'm very skeptical.
And then also after Limited Run, we have Ubisoft, which is going to be pretty much the bigger, like next to Ubisoft, next to Microsoft, it's going to be the bigger conference of the show. And they are promising at least 3 AAA titles to be shown at this show.
So, yes. So, like we talked about last week, there's going to be Ghost Recon, for sure.
Yeah, Ghost Recon's already going to be
show that
there.
off. I'm excited for that. But now we got 3 titles to debate and figure out what they're going to announce.
One is rumored to be Watch Dogs 3, which is going to be a London base or in the UK.
It's not surprising at all that it's Watch Dogs 3.
No, Watch Dogs seems like it's following the right time. And Watch Dogs 2 did so well. I mean, it did
well. And it's also following the idea of Division 2. So you had Watch Dogs. The year after, we had Division. The year after that, we had Watch Dogs 2. Now we're getting...
I'm expecting...
We had Division and then Watch Dogs 3.
I'm expecting one of those unknown titles is possibly going to be Avatar. Because we do know the James Cameron Avatar games are being done by the team that did the Division, and they are coming in some shape or form.
Okay.
I don't know if that's going to be good per se, but we'll see. Because right now, even with the actual movies, I'm very up in the air. I'm like, the first one was all right, was good. It wasn't anything overly amazing. But, I mean, it was good. So maybe the next movies are going to be better.
Okay,
but...
whoa.
What?
When is the next Avatar movie coming out?
Supposedly next year.
Okay.
Or even a little bit later.
Whoa. When did the first one come out?
A long time ago. I was still in college, so I mean, at least within that last 10 years.
I want to say 2009.
Here, let's fucking find out. We have the internet.
So I don't know. The last Ubisoft Avatar game was not good.
You know what? Even then, I enjoyed it for what it was when I was playing the humans. When I was playing the Navi.
So you were playing Sigourney Weaver? You were playing the humans?
I was playing Sigourney Weaver as...
Whoa. Aliens, the unofficial game.
Pretty much.
It's totally true. And, it's James Cameron also. Are you... what the fuck? Alien.
I mean, he had a lot... Yeah, 2009, you were right. So, yeah, no, and you know what? I'm going to leave the conversation about Avatar to the guys at What Were They Thinking? Because I'm expecting it to happen on their show at some point in time.
Well,
not anytime soon.
There is a lot of people that hated Sigourney Weaver in it.
Okay, no, first off, what the fuck? Because she was the best part of the movie. Anything with Sigourney Weaver is awesome.
People hated her. I know people. But yes, Avatar the game. Okay. We could also have. We could also have White People the Sports Game 2.
That's a possibility. Yes,
it's a possibility. Also, something with Nintendo, like a Mario and Rabbids 2.
Well, no, that is a possibility because they always start to.
I want XCOM 2. More Mario XCOM.
You want M Rabbids 2.
Yes. Well, and like, there's people that are like, "Oh my god, the rabbits are so stupid." It's like Mario and Rabbids is the game that people did not play and people need to play.
Mario and Rabbids was something that was just left hand, like left
It's
corner, just out in the
from
outfield
left
there.
field.
Left
No,
field.
from the left field. Yeah, it's so out there, and most people did not play it, and people need to play it. It is amazing. It is probably one of the best games on the Switch.
Oh yeah, easily.
And there's a lot of good games on the Switch.
So aside from that, here, let's see.
Ubisoft. And then
the only game that we know that Ubi is not bringing to the show is Skull and Bones.
Yes.
Because they did say
Evil.
Beyond Good and Evil is likely going to be there.
Ooh, they might be making a sequel to Starlink. I want that.
I kind of wish. Now that I actually gotten a little bit of a hold of Starlink,
because they went down to good. $30.
Yeah. I avoided it at first, but now that I played it,
it's amazing.
Like, it's amazing.
It's literally No Man's Sky.
This is what it was what No Man's Sky should have been. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was damn good, and it's got toys, and you can buy more toys, and it's just cool as fuck, and it did not have lying Sean Murray.
I mean, I'm going to give the guys at Hello Games a little bit of credit here.
I know.
They fixed it. They have fixed it.
They have turned it around because Sean Murray couldn't shut his mouth.
But yeah, it's a...
But
you got us too hyped too quick.
If you look at most CEOs, Sean Murray was a very hated guy by most of the people in the community, but he's turned it around compared to fucking what's-his-face at Gearbox. Our friend.
Let's go with that.
What's his name?
Randy Pitchford.
Randy Pitchford. Wait a minute. No, he's that guy that runs that company, like what he does to Jim Sterling. Because he's a dude.
Well,
that was last week.
Yeah, that was part of the last week's show, so definitely check that one out. But so yeah, after Ubisoft at 6 p.m. Pacific time, so once again about 10 o'clock our time. Square Enix.
Yeah, and they be going to be showing some not Resi.
Some Final Fantasy.
Fantasy 7.
Final Fantasy 7 is confirmed. So
okay.
we do know that they are going to be bringing it out because they said so on the last trailer. There's going to be more information.
The Sony thing. State of Play. Yeah, so they had the State of Play last week. Did we talk about that?
Yes, we did.
So I forgot to mention it. The game is going to be episodic.
Well, we didn't know at that time when we were recording.
Okay.
Then it came up after that. It is still going to be episodic.
I don't like that.
I don't know what that means.
Well, okay. When I think of episodic, I think of Telltale.
Yes. No, I agree on that part.
Okay.
I know what that is going to be.
Also, if you think about the old PS1 game, there was 3 discs.
So that's what we're doing is we're going to do disc 1, disc 2, disc 3.
I think you're going to have to pay for each disc. So last week, after it went up for pre-order, after they showed off the trailer, the game has gone up for pre-order. It is $80 Canadian, 80 Canuck dollars.
Okay, is the game going to pull a Hitman though, where it was like, oh hey, here's episode 1.
No.
You get all the stuff after.
You have to pay for each game or episode.
That is going to be
so if I'm using my example of 3 games of 3 discs, you're looking at $240 Canadian plus tax, almost $300. That's a console, my friend.
That
for a game that came out 20 years ago. Like,
goddamn Square. That's something that they're gonna have to fix beforehand.
so,
Okay.
But yeah, they'll show that off.
So we also know we're also going to get to see more Eidos stuff, and that's likely going to be the new Avengers game. And
Yes.
we don't know much more about this. We don't know anything.
Square claimed that it will be a gaudy game. It's going to be a Game of the Year title, but they didn't announce a year that it was coming out.
So I'm interested to see what they're going to actually do there. And like we've waited this long that I'm hoping that we actually get a gameplay trailer, so that like we get to see how it's going to be, how it's going to work, and not just a trailer saying, "Hey, Avengers is coming." We already know Avengers is coming. You guys showed that to us when you got the rights. You made a small video. Give us a gameplay trailer, and we will be happy with that.
Well,
otherwise, we're just going to roast you on the podcast.
Yeah, well, also, this year is a good year for superhero games because we have that they'll be showing off, and then we also have Ultimate Alliance 3 for the Switch.
Yes, exactly. So it is, and also Avengers Endgame just came out. The like foaming mouth of Avengers and Marvel fans are still fresh. We want news about anything Avengers, anything that will help us continue the story. That's why we were like frothing when we got the freaking Far From Home trailer. So, I mean, we're really excited. We want to see more. So give us more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, the last show, of course, is going to be Nintendo on Tuesday at 9 a.m. And this PST once again, PDT once again. I'm going to keep saying PST.
Will be a full-on direct.
Yeah, it's full-on Nintendo Direct as usual. And we know nothing about what's going to be at the show.
Well, no. We know that Mario Maker 2 will be most likely there because they just showed it off last week at the Direct. The game looks phenomenal.
That's true.
Fucking nominal. They have added so much more to this because when I first heard that they were making Mario Maker 2, I was like, man, okay, it's Mario Maker.
It'll be Mario Maker for the Switch. It'll be
it was cool on the Wii U. I'm like, okay, it's a whole Little Big Planet kind of thing. It's cool. And then they announced a new one, and I'm like, okay. But then I watched the Direct, and I was like, holy fuck, because they said we got single player. I'm like, what? Okay, I'm sold. Here, take my money. But that's not it. They got all the new modes. So you got 3D World 2D edition with the damn cat suit, and I'm like, oh hell yeah. On and off in blocks. It started off with the slope, and I'm like, fuck, that's cool. What else is there? There's a car. Remember the sun in Mario 3? We were like, oh fuck, that motherfucker. He comes out, he fucks us up. They got the moon now. But the game just looks cool as fuck. I'm pumped.
No, definitely. It's Mario Maker 2 looks amazing, but that's really all I know of the upcoming Nintendo Direct. I mean, maybe we might get to see some of the other stuff that they've announced, like say Astral Chain, for example.
Oh my god, I am so fucking pumped for that. I want that right now. So Astral Chain, also hopefully Link's Awakening.
Yeah, it's likely we're going to see those show up as well, and possibly an actual release date for those games.
And a release date for Pokemon.
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting.
Real Pokemon game on the TV.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, now, we got, that's pretty much everything that we have for E3 as of, like, the big shows. We don't know anything else that's really going to be pulling up at this time. We do know a lot of little companies, or a lot of the indie companies are going to be there. Konami hasn't made any announcements of going to be at the show. Capcom did say that they were going to be at the show, but is this likely going to be with Microsoft or Nintendo even?
Wasn't Square publishing a From Software game or someone's game?
I don't have anything of Square.
Wasn't it last year that they showed off?
The only
There's
one
a castle.
The only one that I'm aware of, if I remember right, was Sekiro.
No, there was something that Square was publishing for someone else. No, wasn't it Platinum?
I think so. I think
Yeah,
there was a Square Platinum game. But it's weird that I would forget about it already, especially when it comes to Platinum. I mean, come on. But
yeah, they make the shit
yeah,
that you want to buy.
Exactly. So I'm a little weirded out on that one.
Yeah, like it was
could be just like because could be on
Babylon Fall. That's what it was.
PS4 right, game. And we haven't heard anything about that game since.
It was weird as fuck.
Yeah, it was.
But maybe.
So we haven't heard anything about that since, so we can't really throw it out there to say, well, this is on its way. So, that is the E3 announcements at that point. Now, let's talk about a little bit of a surprising move here, because one of the companies that we're not going to see at E3 is definitely going to be Sony, and they announced that they are going to be doing something that is
what?
They're
making a deal?
They made a deal, yeah. Sony and Microsoft made a deal to try to pretty much outdo Google at this point.
So they are putting Google in their place. So we had Google Stadia a couple months ago, and so Google showed off their streaming platform. Was it a couple months ago, or
almost a couple months?
2 months ago. So essentially, we have the Google Stadia, which is going to be complete game streaming, same as the Nvidia Now. So Microsoft and Sony have joined forces because Microsoft has Azure, which is their server-based platform that you can like web host OS. So they have essentially made a deal with Sony that the Azure platform will run the game. It'll stream. It'll have Sony's games on it, same as Microsoft's games on it. And this is how game streaming is going to happen. Like I said, we need one collective of a company. We can't just have one of the companies trying to sell their thing because they'd be specific to their own platform. And they need to put Google in their place.
This is going to be very interesting, like especially how is this going to turn up? Like, how is this going to work? That was well brought up.
Yeah. The thing is, Google is if you look at these two companies, well, even Nintendo, Google is the evil, let's say.
Yeah. Okay. So Google is the next big thing. Like we know that because Google has this ability to take something, and if they do it right, they can really sell it. And
they can outtake an industry. Look at the cell phone market. How many Android devices is there?
So many. I mean, Samsung.
They obliterated BlackBerry.
Yeah, no, it is true. Like they have pretty much, like Google has taken over the cell phone market. They've taken over the web browsing market for damn sure. I mean, Chrome, Firefox, and Internet Explorer are still a big competition, but even then, Chrome is being used for like one of the most used web browser next to Firefox. So it's like that's the thing. I don't know anybody that's like, hey, I need to look something up. How do you Yahoo it? No, Google is an actual term for searching shit up now. So
whoa! How do I Bing this shit?
Let me Bing this. Yeah, nobody says let me Bing this. People say let me Google this. Whether or not they actually use Bing or not. So they could be using Bing and saying let me Google this, and they'll fucking go and search for it. That is a fucking thing now, and it's you know.
So they Bing Google to be on Google?
They Bing Google to be on Google so that they can search on Google.
Yeah. No, so they can search up Yahoo on Google.
Or yeah, so that they can search Yahoo on Google from Bing.
There you go. So yeah, there's an alliance forming. So we're gonna see how that goes.
It's you know what? I'm gonna use a Game of Thrones reference for this. This is like fucking you have Daenerys and Jon fucking teaming up against Cersei right now.
That's kind of perverted.
It's only perverted if you take it that way.
Yeah, well, people are pissed about that show.
Yeah, I know. That's not our level of expertise, though.
Also,
for sure.
Also, the last episode was horrendously bad. Let's continue.
Really, you didn't like that Microsoft turned into the Mad King or Mad Queen?
No, I am pissed how they killed off the something.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, the show with the last episode was horrendous. I did not get no
you know
satisfaction.
What? I figured,
like the Stone said, I ain't got no satisfaction.
I figured it was going to end up being that by the end of it, no one is going to be happy with the Game of Thrones ending.
You know what? This show is turning into Dexter.
Nobody was happy with that ending either. And no one is happy with the ending that they're given for a show, but it's something that people have to live with.
No, I am happy with the ending to The Office. I am happy to the ending to Parks and Rec. I am happy to a lot of different shows of how they end.
Fuck, I don't even watch it, but I was happy with the Big Bang Theory ending. That was actually a really good ending for the series.
They all died.
No,
Mary Curry disease. What?
No, it was actually like a pretty heartful ending. It was pretty nice. I actually enjoyed that.
Yeah, but it's Chuck Lorre.
Also, I mean, no one to continue with the trend of bad endings. No one loved the How I Met Your Mother ending.
No, because it was shitty. She died. What the fuck? It's been a while. I can say she died.
It has. It has been a while.
It was like, what the fuck? Seriously?
I don't know. I thought it was a great ending.
No, it wasn't. You suck.
Anyways, so one last bit of news before we go here tonight, and that is involving Capcom. And now, nothing bad about this, by the way. But Capcom is stating that they have the engine for the next generation of consoles. And let me put this out here. I completely 100% agree with them. If you look at the last two games that they made with, or three games with the RE engine, and the RE engine is definitely amazing, and it's now able to be tweaked for new consoles, and they are prepared for the PS5 and Xbox.
That's not hard. It's the exact same hardware. How is that hard?
Yeah. Oh, good point. No, that is a good point.
It's just like a Windows computer.
No, that is a very good point.
Yeah, the Windows architecture has not changed in 30 years. Continue.
So, RE Engine is ready for the next gen, and they are ready to push out their games for PS5 and Xbox, whatever. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do on that. And then, as they announced that, they also stated something that was a little bit odd for a lot of people, which was from the creator of the Devil May Cry series. Now, Devil May Cry. There was a
People weren't impressed.
no. People were very impressed with the latest Devil May Cry.
No, the last one, the DMC.
Yeah, so getting to that part, there wasn't a lot of people that were impressed with DMC Devil May Cry by Ninja Theory. Yet it got, outstanding reviews from everyone. Like,
well, they shouldn't have called it DMC.
it wasn't a Devil May Cry game as per, most people's
the other 3 games, the other 4 games, 5.
Yeah. So the creator of Devil May Cry, Hideki Itsuno, I'm sure I'm slaughtering his name and I apologize, told in an interview with US Gamer that he would love to have a new DMC game. But there's a rule. There's one thing that he wants to mention. They will not make that game without Ninja Theory. Now that is
that is mad dedication.
That is mad dedication. And to be honest, I agree with them. Ninja Theory took the Devil May Cry series, did something that was really awesome with it. That's especially in my view.
Well, yeah.
And there is no other way that this game could be done differently, or could be done without their help, because they did such interesting things with level design, with how the combat was flowing, and Capcom agrees. The creator of the Devil May Cry series altogether was like, yes, no, they did a great job, and we would love for them to continue that. And just kind of have like the 2 Devil May Cries happening. And I agree with that. That sounds like a good idea. I kind of hope Microsoft even lets them do that, because that would be, once again, amazing to see.
Well, yeah.
And with that, that is everything that we have for the show. Let's get on to the new releases. Let me pull up that list here. Why do I have caps lock on?
I don't know. Because you like caps lock.
Oh, God. Cap lock is awful.
It's your type of jam. There was jam. Oh, we forgot to talk about the sale.
No, we did.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh.
We talked about the big sale. That was during our PC Gamer Epic rant.
Oh, yeah.
So, let's...
Valve needs to get off their ass. Okay, continue.
What's
today?
What came out this week? On the 14th, we had A Plague's Tale: Innocence. Now, I got to play only a very little bit of this game, unfortunately. And I have to say, you remember how last year, how like Hellblade was like the big indie game that had...
it had everything.
Had everything. The Plague Tale is that game this year. And I am highly recommending for anyone that wants a like really heartbreaking story to go with their indie game, and something that's like just like an amazing little action adventure. Plague Tale: Innocence is definitely that game. There will be a review still going through on it here, so
cool.
It'll be coming. We also have Darkwood, which is a survival horror action adventure for PS4. We also have Rage 2. Okay, quick talk about Rage 2 here. I love it.
Okay, so the gunplay and how it feels is amazing. It's top par. It is Bulletstorm, Doom, and all those other amazing first-person shooters. The world is subpar as fuck. It is bland as fuck.
I agree. I do agree with that. I love the gameplay, the shooting, the general action of the game. It is amazing on that end. When it comes down to actually doing the open world and everything else,
fuck.
It blows its load, and
it is bad.
Yeah, I'm waiting to do a stream with it because I want to see how the Twitch integration is going to work, because there is going to be a streaming integration. A lot of apparently this is actually going to be a big push for both Bethesda and Avalanche Studio in the future. So there's also going to be more integration happening within that system.
Yeah. The performance is not that great. It takes a lot to run this game.
It does. It does.
Yeah. It tries too hard to be Borderlands, especially with the car that talks to you.
Yes. Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with that. I actually love the car. I thought the car was cute.
But like the gunplay is good, but there's so much stuff that's like.
So what's okay? So that's enough about Rage 2. Once again, a review is coming. It's just a little bit late here. We're behind on our reviews, to be honest, at this time. But things are going to be catching up very shortly. So we also have Redout for Nintendo Switch. It's a racing game. Sniper Elite V2 remastered for Windows, Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Xbox One.
Whoop, whoop.
And World's End Syndrome, a visual novel from P-Cube for Nintendo Switch and PS4.
Yes.
Best to get this on the PS4 because I do believe it is censored on... Or sorry, no. Get it on Nintendo Switch because it is censored on PS4.
Everything's censored on the PS4.
On the 16th, we had Bubsy, Paws on Fire.
Paws on fire, paws on fire.
So this is the platform runner from the team that made Bit Trip Runner, but starring the most annoying character ever made, Bubsy the Bobcat.
From the PS1. From a long, long time ago.
From the Super Nintendo, even.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's... whew.
Fuck off, I feel even more old.
We also have Castlevania Anniversary Collection.
Oh my god, I feel old. Simon's Quest.
Windows, Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. Awesome collection. Definitely check it out. We also have Darkwood and out for Nintendo Switch and Xbox
perfect. One. Castlevania is near perfect.
Now, for next week, we have Assassin's Creed Remastered, Altair Lua, the Scion of Arlan, a big RPG for Nintendo Switch and PS4. Dauntless, the game from ex-BioWare developers, that's very Monster Hunter-like, is finally coming out for PS4 and Xbox One. This is a free-to-play game, so I do recommend checking it out once it comes out. We also have Observation for Windows and PS4, an adventure game, and 3 Resident Evil games for Nintendo Switch, as well as Sonic Team Racing for Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. That is not the end of it, though, because we also have Total War 3 Kingdoms for the Windows PC on the 23rd. That is the end of it.
So does it match that Three Houses game on the Switch?
No clue, to be honest.
What? It was whatchamacallit. I can't remember.
Romance of the Three Kingdoms?
Yeah, no. Something Three Houses.
No clue.
Fire Emblem.
I don't. Oh, Fire Emblem.
Three Houses, yeah. So yeah, that's it.
That is our show for the week. So, everyone, thank you for watching the GameItAll.com podcast. I'm Lucas Grimm. Be sure to like and subscribe.
You
sorry,
suck. It was Peanut 25. You didn't get to do my outro. You suck. I'm gonna slap you.
Yeah, I screwed that up.
So yeah, that's it for this week. We will be back next week.
So
you finished
your
beer.
Yeah, finished. Perfect timing. So, Lucas Grimm, Peanut 25, and be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you're watching this on YouTube. And if you're listening to this, find us on YouTube and like and subscribe because it will be greatly appreciated.
Yep. And we're getting ready for E3.
And we're getting ready for E3, so be sure to check out our Twitch channel, which is in our description. Follow us there because during that day we will broadcast on Twitch. That's
tons and tons of stuff.
That's going to be the thing. The podcast, the pre-recorded podcast, will be up later on the day, and we'll make sure everything is up. But definitely follow us on Twitch so you can watch us live with the conferences, as we'll be co-streaming it. And we'll also be doing a lot of fun shit during that time, including streaming of some other games.
Fun shit.
Yeah, like Move or Die and various
drinking.
other stuff. Us drinking. We're gonna have the Three Wise Men going on.
No, we're just gonna be drinking for 3 straight days.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I did last year.
I don't know if we're doing Burial Card again, but if we are, we are not.
I'm gonna start drinking early at like 8 in the morning, and then going until like 2 in the morning.
If we're not doing Burial Card, if we are doing Burial Card, sorry, if we're doing Burial Card, I am not doing a screwdriver.
No, I need to buy some sourpuss, and I will do shots. Shots.
Yeah, we'll go just full shots on that one. Shotto card again. Well, anyways, we'll see how that turns out.
Okay, let's do this. We're good. I gotta piss.
We'll see you guys later. Thank you all for watching.
Cool.